We stayed up for half an hour and I didn't stop beaming. My smile was just printed on my face, and it was like the realisation that I can actually do this sport and be in a wheelchair and not be confined to the ground. That was just some kind of elation.
Hi, my name's Paul Roberts and I'm a glider pilot. I've been flying gliders now for 11 years, and I started off my gliding hobby in Rattleston in Suffolk, a very small gliding club. Later on I moved to Hampshire and I now fly at Lasham, which is actually the biggest gliding club in Europe. The type of gliding that I'm interested in is cross-country flying. And for this, you take off, you find a column of lifting air, we call this a thermal, and you turn the glider and you climb all the way to the base of the clouds. From there you can glide onto the next cloud and repeat the process, find a column of lifting air and climb. Essentially, it's possible to travel for hundreds of miles. It's a fascinating sport. It requires lots of different skill sets and very, very rewarding. So I have my wing balance apparatus set up on the rod here, and you can see the wing is heavier than the other side of the balance, so it's going to fall down. Now if I blow the hairdryer at the leading edge of the wing, you'll notice in this case the hairdryer isn't powerful enough to produce enough wind to go over the wing and maintain stability. So what I can do in this case is take a small piece of blue tack and I'm going to add it to the underside of the wing. Now it's not going to be the same for every case because it depends how strong your hairdryer is and the exact shape of the wing. I'm just going to add it there to the underside of the wing. Now you notice it's still, the wing side is still much heavier than the balance, and it fall down. Now this time when I blow the hairdryer at the wing though, there is enough wind passing over the wing to create enough lift to maintain this stable moment, this stable equilibrium state. So how can we measure this force? Well, now I know that the wind going over the wing will hold it level or stable at this point, I can just simply add pieces of blue tack to this side of the wing. Now notice that I'm adding it the same distance from the fulcrum to the centre of the balance as it is to the centre of the wing. It's still not balanced, so I'm going to add a little bit more blue tack. And now, all not quite balanced, I'm going to add a tiny bit more blue tack. It's almost there. Ooh. Yeah. Now we've got a balanced wing. This time, instead of using the lift of the wing to balance it with a hairdryer, I've balanced it with just blue tack alone. Right, so now on to some calculations. So now I can calculate the force that the hairdryer was exerting on the wing. So this was the mass of blue tack that was required to balance the wing, if you remember. At this point the wing was balanced when I put this mass of blue tack on the cross. So by weighing the blue tack, you can see here, the blue tack weighs 4.5 grams. Mass blue tack equals 4.5 grams. So therefore the force is mass times gravity. And that's 4.5 we need to turn this into kilograms, so 4.5 divided by 1000 times gravity. In this case I'm going to approximate gravity to be 10. So this would be 0.0045 times 10. And that would be 0.045 newtons. Now it's not a huge force, but to be honest it's quite a small wing, and it's also a pretty slow moving hairdryer. If you can imagine you had much larger wings and the wind was passing over it at maybe 50-60 miles an hour, you're going to create quite a lot of lift. So you should be able to now go ahead and do this experiment yourself and calculate the lift of your wing. Good luck.
It was an absolutely amazing experience, something that I would love to do again.
Changed my life completely. It's the best thing I've ever done.
It was awesome, it really was.
The experience of a lifetime, beautiful.
I take up slack.
All out, all out.
Got winched out, so there was a sort of short period of quite intense acceleration, but really enjoyable. And then all of a sudden you're up in the air.
Hi, we hope you enjoyed the challenge and found it fun and interesting. We're from Junior Gliding. I'm Lucy and I'm 17 and I've been gliding for 3 years.
And I'm Em, I'm 16 and I've been gliding for 2.
Did you know that you can fly on your own in a glider before you can drive a car?
If you want to find out more about gliding, go to the British Gliding Association website, www.gliding.co.uk.
There are around 80 gliding clubs across the UK.
We hope to see you in the skies soon.